Minimalist lifestyle. Let's talk about it.
Day one of minimalism refresh. If you didn't see my last series, we became minimalist. But what we're needing to do now is learn the habits of being a minimalist. When you live in clutter for so long, you just start throwing shit everywhere because it doesn't matter. And also, I just feel like we did not get rid of enough stuff. So we're going to go back through and get rid of more. My son has had a seizure the last 3 mornings. So we've just been having a slumber party in the room. So legit 4 humans have been sleeping in one room. It's just gotten extremely messy. Becoming a minimalist wasn't just some cute trend that I wanted to try. It's an actual huge lifestyle change. And with a change in our lifestyle comes building new habits, like not just throwing cords and books in my nightstand, actually putting them on our bookshelf. You can't just change how you live overnight. And I always want to be super vulnerable and open with you guys. So yes, we have gotten rid of hundreds and hundreds of things, but we have to still build these new habits. Like Ryan literally putting all of his tools in his nightstand. Because normally we're just like, yeah, just put it somewhere. Also, I don't know what Ryan left on his nightstand, but when I rubbed it off, it literally took the freaking wood off. Once you see the benefits of minimalism, it's like you can't stop thinking about it. I was doing laundry and I looked at this basket and I'm like, okay, there's so much stuff in here that I do not need. As I was going through this, I literally found multiple sheets and like 10 white pillowcases in here. Like, get out of my house. So again, more stuff. We're also just refreshing our areas. Like, these sheets and stuff are old. So we got like an insanely nice new set I'm gonna do a separate video for. We never even finished painting our room. So doing that, which I actually hate this color, I wanna go dark. We're eventually gonna tear up this carpet and put hardwood too. Because this carpet was just gross when we moved in, to be honest. So we have lots of projects. Make sure to follow and come back for day 2.
So minimalism, living a minimalist lifestyle, this has been a hot trend for a while now. I mean, my wife and I don't know if I would consider ourselves minimalist. I know people in our lives definitely would, but like we're not on the extreme side of things. Man, we have 2 kids, we have a dog. Like we're definitely not your extreme minimalist, but we definitely do live, I would say, a very minimalist type lifestyle. I mean, we don't even have a bed frame in our room yet, and we've been living in this house for 6 months. But my wife and I, like, we look at that and we're like, do we really need a bed frame? Like, who sees our room besides us 2 and the kids? And like, all it is just more money for crap that I have to buy. Now, over time, we'll probably buy one. It's just not high on our priority list right now. It's not. I don't know. And if my wife's cool with it and I'm cool with it, like, I'd rather save the money and invest it or go on a trip. Do something fun with it. Now, I will say, this type of lifestyle, I am a big, big believer in. I do. I feel like there's so much benefits that come with a minimalist type lifestyle. One, obviously, that what my channel is all about is saving money. When you live a minimalist lifestyle, it's bred into you to save money. One, you're going to save money or actually earn some money by getting rid of all of your crap. But 2, you're going to save money by not spending money because you find yourself not wanting to get all this extra crap that you had in the first place. So there's a lot of benefits that come with this minimalist type lifestyle. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can do it, but we're going to talk more about all that in today's video.
20% of your clothes you wear 80% of the time. That means 20% of your shirts you wear 80% of the time. 20% of your pants you wear 80% of the time. 20% of your accessories, of your jewelry, of your handbags, of your watches, you wear 80% of the time. 20% of the things you own is what you use 80% of the time.
The man's got a point. I mean, if you really break it down and think about it, like, I mean, you guys have probably noticed already. I see comments about the shirts that I wear, but a lot of the shirts that I wear are repeated, and that's not on accident or it's not on purpose, I guess. I don't know. I say that because I don't have many clothes in my closet, right? Over the years, I've gotten rid of stuff like of random graphic tees that you wear maybe once in a blue moon. Like, there's no reason for me to keep it if I know I'm not going to wear it. There's shirts I know that you look up in your closet and you're like, man, it's been a while since I've worn that shirt. I probably need to wear it. And you're like, I know that one's more comfortable and looks better on me, so I'm going to wear that one anyways and not wear that graphic tee or whatever shirt it is in your closet. That goes to say something. So when you know you're not wearing it, when you know it's not going to be, why leave it there for it to take up space? Why? All it does is clutter. And if there's one thing I love about my wife is how she loves to declutter areas in our house. She does. Now, one thing she loves to do is she'll take stuff and we'll go through our closet, or we'll go through certain areas of our house. We'll go through the kids' rooms. I say we. A lot of it's my wife. And she'll get a pile together, and her and I will go through it together. And some of the stuff we will choose to sell. And then we'll earn, some little extra spending money from selling those items. Or we like to donate items too. If it's clothes or something like that, we'll donate it to a local shelter or whatever, wherever she takes the clothes to donate it, or to a church drive or whatever. And it's a way, for one, to kind of give back a little bit, but also for us to be able to declutter different spaces in our homes. I will say, guys, there's something that also goes with this concept of minimalism and living this minimalistic life, is how much, like, this is weird to say, but like, less stressful things are. I feel like, at least for me, like, I love walking into a clean house, a house that's put together. And like, obviously we have kids, guys, I get it. Like, I'm not saying everything's got to be, clean and tidy, spick and span, looking great. Like, but when you have a less crap all around your house, it's a lot easier to keep the house picked up, clean and tidy. Like, we kind of say, my wife's the big cleaner of the house, but we like to say, like, with having this less stuff that we have, there's less stuff that we can get out to make a mess with. And it just makes it easier to keep it cleaned up. Because that's the thing, like, when you let stuff just go forever and just let it keep piling up, that's when it becomes kind of a problem, right? But if you just pick up after yourself a little bit, and then there's less stuff to have to worry about, like, you're good to go. But one of the big key factors here is that it really does, I think, minimize some of the stress in your life. Like, when you come home, it's just nice to come home and just be in a decently, like, clean, well put together house, right? It feels nice. And one of the easiest ways to keep a house tidy is to not have a bunch of crap in it that you don't use.
Here's day one of becoming a minimalist. Now, I know you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? There's nothing crazy out of the ordinary in this cabinet, besides the fact that we literally do not use any of these cups at all. I have an issue with buying cute mugs when I go to the Dollar General because they're like $3. The only thing I'm drinking out of is my tumblers or the glass mason jars. Zachary's the one who told me I'm becoming a hoarder. I think it's the other way around, because the clip I'm about to show you will tell you otherwise. You want this? Be for real.
Is the sentimental?
No, I got it for you. Doesn't matter. It's a Papa Bear cup. Do you want it? Will you drink coffee out of this? If you won't, you're not gonna hurt my feelings.
One can go since you lost the lid. I love another one like that.
Well, then buy it.
Like another.
He can't tell me I'm the hoarder, but then has a problem letting go of a cup. But in total, we kept 4 mugs, all the tumblers because I think they'll come in handy, and our typical mason jar cups, but all these are the ones we got rid of. So I think I did pretty good. Follow along for day 2 of becoming a minimalist and getting rid of junk.
Now, hey, listen. All you men watching right now, you'll understand this. I'm laughing at that clip because homeboy over there, he did not want to say the wrong thing. I read that to a T. So you got wifey asking about this gift, right? That she got you a couple Father's Days ago or whatever. And homeboy's probably like, I don't really remember when she got this for me, but she's asking if I want it. Is this a test to see if I should say yes to keep the cup? Is she going to get pissed if I say I don't want the cup because she got me the cup years ago for Father's Day? But then if I say no to keep the cup, is she going to get mad because I know she's wanting to clean out the cabinets? Homeboy's fighting for his life. He didn't know what to answer. No, but seriously though, that was one of the things that I loved about moving into this new house, is that we kind of got to just revamp our cabinets and the different silverware we had in the drawer. Like, sometimes we look at our silverware and I'm like, why do we have 15 forks in here? Do we really need 15 forks? And especially for the amount of times that my wife runs the dishwasher, like, we never run out of forks. Now, I know that's probably a little petty of me, but I look at it and I'm like, why? Like, why do I need 15 forks? I just don't need that much. I'll get rid of it. Now, some people would think my wife and I are a little extreme. I get it. Like, especially our parents. And I don't know if that's like a generational thing. Mom, Dad, if you're watching, you guys know what I'm talking about. But we get crap from our parents, both sides, hers and mine. And they think we're a little too extreme when it comes to this. And I get it. Like, they have their ways of how they were raised and different things that they, find sentimental. But like, my wife and I don't have many physical, sentimental items. We don't. Like, for example, like we like to keep pictures in our phone. But even that, we're going through and we're cleaning up our like photo albums in our phones all the time because we just don't want random pictures piling up in our phones, taking up space. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Am I? Like, is that normal? I feel like it's good, right? I mean, I do. It makes me feel good, so I'm gonna stick with that. It makes me operate better. Like, I compare it to losing weight, right? When you lose weight, your body operates better. You feel better. You can maneuver better. You wake up feeling more refreshed. And then whenever you're gaining weight, you're packing on a few extra pounds, you just don't feel as good. So I feel like that kind of same thing resembles that a little bit. Like when you just keep piling up stuff in your house and piling up and piling up, you got things everywhere, nothing's organized, nothing looks nice. Like that affects you in certain ways. I really think that's the truth. I also think it's like a game, right? It's also fun to just like not have crap. I mean, I'm looking at my office closet right now, and that's on a list of mine. I have a to-do list over here. I have a whiteboard. You guys can't see it if it's off camera. And on there, I keep like a major to-do list of things to fix around the house, some big items coming up that I need to get done either with work or, whatever it is. Just it's something that I always look at every single day, so I know it's like eyes staring down on me, just like, you got to get this done, got to get this done. I put that there for a reason. But one of those items on that to-do list is to go out and clean my office closet and to just tidy it up a little bit, because it is easy to just shove stuff in your closet because it's, sight unseen, out of sight, out of mind. But whenever you open it, it's like, oh my gosh, what is going on in here? So I would say it's not bad in there, but there's definitely some items that I need to clean up, right? There's some things I can organize a little better to make it look nicer whenever. It's just, when you open the door and that stuff's there, like, it just feels nice. It feels good.
Welcome to day 9 of decluttering my entire house because it's making me so anxious and overwhelmed, and I feel like I can't keep up with anything around here. Today we're decluttering the laundry room / mud room. I'm pretty positive this is the worst room in the house. We enter our house from the garage in here, so mail, bags, coats, and shoes just get put down and not put away. I also use my laundry room to just put things that I don't have a home for, and I just say I'll figure it out later. As you can tell though, I never actually do figure it out. I close the door behind me and I forget it even exists, or at least I try to until we have to enter the house again. I feel like we all have one of those rooms though, or at least I'm telling myself that to make me feel better. To reduce the visual clutter of shoes, I have one of these IKEA shoe cabinets that I absolutely love, but for shoes we don't wear as often, I have one of these awful over-the-door bag storage that I can't stand any longer. So I picked up this over-the-door shoe rack off of Amazon and I absolutely love it. My husband's shoes actually fit on it. It is so much more functional and looks way better. Now, because of the state of this room, I also hadn't cleaned it in a while, like at least a year. And that is what a cluttered space does to me personally. I just cannot clean when there's a bunch of clutter. We actually have a very nice sized laundry room, and I'm trying to convince my husband to build cabinets for me. There's just so much wasted space and not a lot of storage. Now I know we could buy already built cabinets. That's just not in the budget right now, and I have so many plans for this laundry room. My husband has some PTO. He has to use it before the end of the year, so hopefully this will be coming true in the next few months. But first I need to declutter this cleaning closet because it is a mess.
See, like, doesn't that just look good? Like, from what it was before, cluttered up, a mess, and then just taking a little bit of time to organize things and clean it up. I don't know, call me weird, but that makes me feel so good. It really does. My desk right here, I always try to keep it tidy. I always try to keep it cleaned up. Anytime I have like random papers or something for like bills that need to be paid or certain things for work, I try to get that done. I get that task done so I can get rid of that paper. I can either document it and put it away, or I can throw it in the garbage. But there is something about being proactive and keeping things organized, keeping things clean, that I think really does help with productivity. And when you're productive in your life, you're most likely probably making more money. So ultimately, this lifestyle just comes down to literally improving your overall life. All right, so this next clip, I'm gonna let you guys know, like, these are one of these, like, my guilty pleasures. I love watching these videos. I don't know, call me weird, but something about this just, maybe this is the OCD in me, I don't know. But I always send my wife these clips, and I was like, oh, we gotta do this for the kitchen cabinet or whatever it is, and she's all for it. She's OCD just like I am. She's actually probably a little more than I am. But I love, like, organization, right? Just let's just enjoy this clip. No commentary. Nothing for me to say. Nothing for me to talk about. Sit back and enjoy this. I love that. Oh, call me weird, but one thing got me on that clip. The clips. I would have had to organize them. I would have had to put them all the same way. Oh man, I love that. But other than that, doesn't that just feel good? God, I love that.
Get rid of anything that keeps you from being able to keep your house tidy and clean easily. I heard that quote, and that has changed the game for me as far as decluttering. I've always liked getting rid of stuff, but now I am being so much more ruthless, and it is changing my life.
It's true, guys. I mean, it really is true. I'll say this. If maybe you're watching this video and you're just like, JJ, I just don't agree with you at all. That is not my lifestyle. Then this video is not for you. It's not. Like, I get it. Everybody lives a different life. I totally get that. But if you're watching this video and you've never even heard of or thought about or know what the hell this minimalism type lifestyle is, challenge you to try one room. Pick one room. Pick a closet or pick a drawer. Start with a drawer. Pull it open. The junk drawer, right? Everybody's got the junk drawer. I feel like that's in everyone's house. It's the one drawer in the kitchen that just has a collect all of random shit, right? Try that out. Organize the junk drawer. Let me know how you feel when you do that. And if it feels good, move to another drawer. Then a closet. Then a room. And as you clean that out, get rid of it. Throw it away, donate stuff, sell it, earn a couple extra bucks, pay off some debt with it, and let me know how you feel. Feels good. Trust me.